$9.16 plus $7.99 plus $6.28 equals $156.01. What the fuck is this video, Zeos? Are there headphones in it? No, there aren't. I'm going to take you to my bathroom for a second. Hold on. Take you to my bathroom. We're going to do things. Anyway, so that's my shower. When I moved in here, it was just a shower head, and I'm like, no, I want the handle, but then I want the thing, and then I didn't like the thing that they used, so I built that little, it's just a T and a street elbow, and this goes, and then there's an on-off valve, an Italian-made on-off gas valve that brings it to the left far, so it doesn't hit this, and then it's just hung on the fucking one of these suction cups that I have extra of. Right? Right. So, when I go back to visit my family, I stay either with Jay, my cousin, and my sister, and occasionally my brother Sox Puppet. Sox Puppet. The last time I was at home, I stayed with Em for like a week and a half and annoyed the piss out of her. And I told her, don't worry, I'll make up for you. I'll fix your shower. Because she's got an abysmal old lady shower. Literally, the fucking head is here pointing down. So it's like, if I want to wash my hair, I gotta be like... It's the stupidest thing. I don't understand. People were never that short. That this is where the thing comes out of the wall is like here. So... I told her I'd make it up to her. So, I just spent $150 whatever at Lowe's because, screw it. If I'm going to end up staying there again, it might as well be part of my thing, and I might as well write it off. I'm making this video. Let's write it off, everybody. Let's write this shit off. So, basically, I don't just do anything normal because I'm me. Why the fuck would anyone do anything normal? Normal is stupid. Don't do different unless you could guarantee do better. Because you could do different, but you gotta be able to do different and better. Open up, you fuck. We've already hit a snag. Okay. So I went over the different heads and everything, and I went, oh, a jacuzzi brand. I don't know if it's any good. I didn't read any reviews online. I just bought it. I'm gonna semi-assemble it today, but I want to be able to break this apart and actually bring it to New York. So you'll have to excuse me if this is not your dream incarnate. Yeah, this thing is not how this is. See, this is no. I'll show you how this is done. People buy this shit and it breaks, and I just no, it's no. And I'm gonna have to actually. There's water. What you gotta do is blow into it. By the way, just start blowing your faucets. It's not bad actually. A lot of them put water savers in them, and they're usually right here. And usually you have to get a fucking pliers and yank that shit out. That might actually be one right there. I won't know until I test. I'm not testing here. I'm testing this one. I'm into New York. It's very pretty, by the way. So these two things are expensive. These are like 50 bucks a pop. But now here's the thing. The one in my shower that I got those heads at Costco, you turn them all the way to the left and they're off. They literally stop pushing water out. So I honestly didn't need one of those valves in there. I could have just run one and then the other and then just turn whichever one on and off. Because when you have both of them running, A, my sister's a girl, and sometimes she doesn't wash her hair because it takes forever to dry, and oh my god. So this, which is the rain head, has to be able to not go on. And neither one of these has an on-off, has an off function. They're just different varieties of spray you in the face. So let's go over what I've got. All right, let's unbox. We're unboxing. We're doing an unboxing. Anyone who visits my sister's apartment is going to be like, oh my god, I saw this shower. Your brother unboxed it. It was great. Why? Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I'll end up probably putting this back in there just because it's so big and really well machined. Now this definitely has... I don't know. Again, we'll try it. Because it's blowing through all these little nozzles that... Actually, only these are silicone. They're usually silicone, so you could rub them and break up all the buildup. Because I remember the old school heads. You've probably been to a hotel, and like half the heads don't work. These new ones have silicone in here, so you could actually physically bend them. and smack them, and it'll just break up all the scaling. So that should sit there. So this is that. It came with, let's see how long this is, because this matters. I hate when these things come with short. I also hate when these things come with like plastic ones. And I made sure I opened the box and made sure this was metal. This is metal. Metal. 6 foot. 6 foot should be good. I don't have to take off the end. Do I have to take off the end? Alright, I'll take off the ends. Really nice wire ties. Quality. Again, for those who have never seen a video of mine, I judge a company by the quality of their wire ties, because they cheap out on those. Where else are they cheaping out? Huh, buddy? Huh? Right. Over the neck, giant wire tie is meh. We might as well unbox this thing, or unbag it. So this is what they usually give you, and this should cover, because these are separate items, it isn't sold as a kit where you could, oh, flip the switch. No, it's not. So this is supposed to go on her wall. Because here's the thing, her pipe comes out, because I paid attention, downward at a 45, roughly a 45. So this would screw on there, and that would mean that that is this, and this is as high as it'll go, and you could point it down, and there's your thing, and there's your thingy thing. Now, this probably won't get used at all. If anything, it'll get disassembled, and I'll figure out a way to mount this. Oh, what a nice metal ball valve. Should build a sim racing shifter with that. That's what I built my sim racing shifter on. That, and then pancake between 2 pieces of cutting board, because cutting board is bay. You know, I might just make a mount to hold that, because I'm not sure if the suction cups I have in my shower will fit this thick handle. It was just a miracle that the other one worked. And we've got some valves in there. We've got some rubber washers. Good, good, good. Are we paying attention? And here's another thing, Lowe's. This is the only fucking, what's it called, tape I could find. Teflon tape. And it's the specific yellow stuff for doing gas lines. Just pointing that out. This should be like just like at Home Depot, where you go like, oh, there's pipe here, and PTFE tape, and pipe and P just hanging everywhere. Like you literally just start stepping on. It looks like you're in a gravel driveway, but it's not. PTFE tape. Things that are here's the elephant in the room is this 18-inch black steel pipe, which I wish this wasn't steel. Don't get me wrong. I wish this was brass, but they don't sell it without cutting it, and I didn't even see stock there to cut this. They'll cut black pipe, and they'll cut galvanized pipe. So I may have to, if she wants to change this out, if it doesn't look good, honestly, I give 0 fucks about looks. It's all about function, and this is going to function, and if she wants to change this piece out, let her. We need that. We've got a street elbow. If you don't know what a street elbow is, it's an elbow from the streets. I'm lying. But a street elbow is an elbow that has threads on one side, threads female, and then threads male. Look how nice and clean that is. It's beautiful work, China. Say China? It does say China. Great. Now these things may rust because they are steel. That's a 90 and that's a 45, and we need both of these to do a thing. Well, we'll go ahead and unpack first. We have brass. I wish everything was brass, because I could live with everything being brass. Look at that. That's beautiful. China again, but a beautiful China. This is all 1/2 inch, by the way, so when you're looking for this sort of shit, just look for 1/2 inch. I'm going to open these up like a pro. Oh, yeah. These valves, you do not find in the section with the pipe and all the plumbing. These valves you find in the gas fittings section. I went to the water fittings. They suck. They're all a hose bib bullshit. Meanwhile, here's the thing. When you're dealing with gas and shit that could explode and combust, they tend to spend a little more time. Not for potable water use. I don't care. It's going to be used for potable water. Because I'm using one and it's fine. It's a better built. In fact, is it US? It says US on it. The one in my bathroom says Italy. I don't give a flying fuck what they say. Don't use it for water. I'm going to use it for water. Eat my dick. Specifically because I don't think they can guarantee the seal when it's off. Like, we're not using this to stop the water like 24 hours a day. This is just to redirect the flow. And I only need 2 of them because, again, she doesn't have on-offs on either one of these. And she only doesn't have those because, well, I just bought them and they don't have them. Shut up. People in the comments are freaking out already. The gas... Oh, just You know what? I can't. I have time. I ain't got time for this. Megabytes are burning. And I guarantee I have to use these. Brass nipples. Yes, they're nipples. Laugh. Quick. 3 of these. And these will basically convert a female to a male. Giggity. Like a strap-on. Anyway, so here's the plan. This is going to screw onto her actual thingy coming out of the wall. The pipe coming out of the wall. And it's going to go like that. That should work. Then we're going to need 2 of these. And I'm not going to put these together too tight. So I am going to want to do this with the proper tape. Actually, I could do this start with the proper tape. I just have to go get my wrenches and shit. And besides, you people need to learn how this works anyway. You can't just show. Can't tell people. You got to show them. Show people. Show them how to catch a fish. You only need about that much. What is that? 4 inches? And you want to put it on in the way that the last tear is with the on. So on is this way. So that means we have to start here and go clockwise. Now, careful with this shit. It'll fold over. And try not to get it to block the actual face. And this might actually be too much. I want to go around at least twice. I want to go around twice. Just perfect. And then just do that. Can I do both sides? I can do both sides. I'm going to do this 4 times. Hold on to your butts, everybody. The excitement should be palpable. Oh my God, the danger. The intrigue. What does Zeus do on his other channel? Did you see his new video? Yeah. Yeah. He put a PTFE tape. And what this is basically, well, it's extremely thin, extremely slippery tape for the pipes. And this will prevent, come on, I don't want to let that little bit get over there. This will prevent it from getting completely stuck, because they can seize together. Which anybody who, if you have a father who's over like 38, ask him about a seized pipe. He'll know. Even if you don't think he'll know, he'll know. What's that one for? I need at least 2 of these covered fully, that I can still, you know, use them. And I may have to thin this out and we just rotate it from here to here so we continue the same clockwise concerns. Yeah, plumbing is fun. This is why I think I wonder how many people started doing computer builds with like full water cooling and then became just fucking legit plumbers because they love plumbing so much. That's super slippery. So let me see. Whose lives did I improve? I stay at my cousin Jay's a lot, and when he moved into his apartment, he had a shitty shower. My cousin Jay has a very specific way he does projects, in order of needing them, and he will never deviate from that. So, like his kitchen lights, like his bathroom lights, he couldn't do till he was done with the outlets in the kitchen. So his bathroom lights sucked. I'm like, just hang the bathroom lights up. No, I got to finish it. And it took him like 8 months, and it could have just easily gone and put it, but had to be in a specific order. So since I was staying there all the fucking time, I took it upon myself. Here's the trick to being Zeus. Have a cat named Chewbacca. That's number 1. Anyone can handle that, because cats don't even have birth certificates. You could totally get away with naming any cat you want Chewbacca and saying, hey, this is my cat. Number 2 is stop waiting for other people to accommodate what you think needs to get done. I think that's how I started doing headphone reviews. I'm pretty sure I was just tired of waiting for people to do headphone reviews better. So I was like, fuck it, I could do this better. I could do this better. Fuck. It's not that hard. People, it's not that hard. Do I have another pliers? I have another, like, violent pliers? I'll get a burp. Actually, this little baby one might be enough. I just need to put something in the pipe. Anyway, so if you go to someone's house and you know them, it's like a family member. It's not like just some random person's house. And you see a problem that needs to be fixed. Like, your bathroom, like, it sucks to shower here. And you're like, yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it. take the cost me like $45. If you have the extra $45 and you're being a bro, go to their house when they're there, when they're not, to just start working on their fucking kitchen and bathroom. Just do it. Just do it. You know why? Because once you're done, yeah, you're down $45. But they go in the shower and go, holy shit, is this what I've been missing? And you go, yes, dickhead. And then they owe you. This is an Italian thing. It's getting people to owe you. Look how smooth. Oh, look at the... God, I love Teflon tape. Actually, you know what? I don't need to use that because I could use this temporarily for leverage. Okay, probably should screw it in more than none. Would probably help. There we go. By the way, made in West Germany, which is the best place to get fucking tools, apparently. I keep trying to book a flight there. It never works. I guess that we all make mistakes. I guess they forgive you, didn't I? I guess I forgive you, didn't I? Now, I'm sure there's some plumber out there who's saying, well, you got to grab it in the right orientation. And this particular set of pliers has, you can see the nut shape in there, the actual peaks, and you want to line those peaks up with here so you don't fuck up your beautiful brass. Okay. What do you think has the most... I wish I had a vise. You know, I don't have a place to mount a good, like, bench vise. If water comes out of there, I'll eat my own shit in the streets of Philadelphia because the Eagles won. Horse shit in my mouth. That's the worst thing I've ever seen, by the way. Okay, so now, so that's what's going there. And I'm assembling it small. Pico. It's just pico. So I could put this in a bag still. It's fine. This thing's going to be a fucking more challenging thing. I'll have to just show it and then not do it. Now, that comes off. And up here is going to be the rain head. This thing. That's why there's an 18-inch, half-inch black nipple pipe. So it's going to be this. And then valve. I need to get the valve. The most important thing right now is getting this valve to line up. Like that, forward, not... I mean, I guess sideways would work too. It's up to my sister's taste, I guess. And do you want it... Like, that's probably the easiest, but I think you'd see it better like that. So I'm going to get it to line up like that. And the only way to do that is to turn this motherfucker until it stops. And then hopefully it stops perfectly. Otherwise, you're going to twist... Like, it's getting close, it's getting close. It's like, that's it. It's lined up. But it could still turn another, like, Can I go a full 360 degrees is the question. No. Oh, that sucks. See, that's the suck. That's the suck. And the threads are going to be different. So let's try the other one. See if we have a better. And that Teflon tape is still alright as long as you don't really, like... Don't fuck with it too hard. If they're cast exactly the same, it's going to suck. But see, look, I'm already getting tight, and I'm not there yet. So we're almost... And there's actually 4 ways I could try this, because I could turn the valve upside down if I need to. Put this back in. And again, I'm just using this for leverage. This is harder to do, though, because there's no... A little more. A little more. You know, I like doing things on video. Not for just the reasons I like doing things on video, because I think I do them, I think about it a little harder, because or else I'd be sitting here being just bleh. So now, do I do the valves the same direction so they both go off this way? I think that's what I'm going to try first. I think that would look the sexiest. And again, here we go, checking. This is good. This is good. It's getting tight. 180 degrees off. So now we're going to finish it. Yeah, baby. You fucking go. You go, girl. Ideal. All right. So now, this is what's basically coming off my system. It looks industrial. Industrial's in. People love exposed brick. People love American-made. She's gonna be able to do that and shut off both top and bottom. Because I don't want to wash my hair. Shut that off. Now this is the other thing running. She could shut them both off. She could just have the shower. Because keep in mind, you're sharing the water pressure. So you can have them both on. I run both of mine at the same time. I got pretty good water pressure here. If you got shitty water pressure, running both may not be an option. You may have to have a switch. So this is basically just the switch. So now, I'm assuming this is the way it's going. Now here's the other crux of the situation. This is going to screw onto her pipe, and I gotta hope to God that it screws on and tightens up there, and not like, I mean, if it does it upside down, it's not the worst thing because you still have the valves still doing the exact same thing. So I don't know which side this is the upper part, and that should bring the head here. We'll assemble this part. We're gonna go with, and I can assemble this perfectly. So first things first, Chewbacca, steel wire brush. I don't know if I have a steel wire brush. Fuck. This really would be nice if I did. Because damn it. I may not have a steel wire brush. You should have a steel wire brush for this particular job. Chewbacca, did you just take a huge dump? Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna vomit. Yeah, there's not gonna be one in here. Okay, I'm just gonna basically stop looking for that now, and I gotta figure out another alternative to a steel wire brush that I actually own. Ooh, you know what I have? This is the thing for cleaning my my sheepskin pillows. It's a bunch of little nail spikes. So let's just, oh yeah, we're just trying to dig out any grit and grime and that plastic from the, what's it called, sort of got in here. Oh, it's coming off real. This is actually working. Can I go vertical? Get more on the problem. I don't want to wet this either because I'm about to put the actually we'd be better off putting oil on it than running water on it. There's just a little bit of shit still in the grooves. You can see it coming out. Yeah, the steel wire brush would do this in a heartbeat. I'm just dumb. Dumb as hell. It's always this, I know. I think I gotta just get more aggressive with this, like twist it. Cause I'm trying to be nice to it because it's not it's not this thing's job. The brass I didn't have to clean off because the brass is fucking expensive and brass is brass. This shit is just shit, and I wish it wasn't this color. But I don't think my sister's gonna care when she actually turns it on and it's like rain head fucking shower. Oh God. No, I don't want to be a plumber in real life. I'll try to link some of this stuff in the description. I don't know what I'm going to find. Now the threads on this are tapered. They get wider. So I'm not 100%... I mean, I should be okay going with just a tip, but I'm going to actually lift it up a little bit. Whoop. Just in case the actual... this. Alright, so we're doing 45 first. Trying to get metal splinters because you can. There's a lot of that's the problem with plumbing, is a lot of things require just it to luckily line up. Now I can't turn that until I get more leverage, and I'm gonna get more leverage in a second because putting that one on. Back to the brush though. It was cheap fucking Chinese goddamn audio god, not quite audio god pipes and pipe fittings. Which reminds me of that movie City of Ember. Great movie, by the way. Maybe one of my favorite movies. I don't know, it's such a good storytelling, like I love how the generator's running on the city's running on a generator the size of like something from Half-Life. Meanwhile, it definitely would not need that. No, this is a much smaller amount of thread. Oh, and if you really need to make the thread stop at a certain point and it's going too far, you could add more Teflon tape. Make it thicker. It'll just tighten sooner. It's just, you know, not the way to do it. Now this has to stop there. So let's see. What are the odds of this working properly? And I could probably brush up the inside of this, but I don't have, definitely don't have that. Come on. 1, 2. Ooh, it's getting tight. It's good that it's getting tight. It just needs, do I have a thing that'll actually, this is just, I just need to leverage on something. And this is the only thing I have that's female 1/2 inch right now. Okay. We could actually line it up. That's how men do things. This is a good project if you think you're not manly enough. Like, baby, I'm gonna put a fucking pipe in there. I'm gonna hit. Oh my god. Look at this. That's a skull cracker right now. Or you make a really awesome cane for a midget. As far as getting this tag off here, how fucked is it gonna be? Oh, it's fucked. This is heat gun. Oh, there's tape on here with a fucking... Ah! Actually, the plastic tape should come off. Please come off. Yes. And you could paint this pipe. You could paint it white. I'm not painting the brass, though. Oh, you suck. No one has to take their labels off their pipes. Because who gives a fuck? It's pipe. But my pipe's different. Okay. Chewbacca's just staring at the subwoofer like, oh god. He's gonna make noise. Whatever he's doing is gonna be noisy. Alright, you don't need to watch me peel it. I mean, I know you people will sit here and watch me peel this off. If I just poorly peeled at this sticker for 45 minutes, I wonder how many people would make it to like the comments I make on the middle of that fucking part of the video. This might require a glue gun. Alright, irrelevant. Irrelevant to the conversation. So now this, I mean, I'm not going to thread it on here with the PTFE tape because I'm going to do this. It's so much easier to carry this if it's not attached permanently. And I hate these made in China stickers. So let's peel that off. Because I don't need to know this is made in China. Of course it's made in China. Tell me if it's not made in China. So now, it's going to go like this. It's going to go like... And this should not be too much weight for that pipe. Ooh. See, that's getting tight there, which is not good. Because now, that's perfect. But she's not even close. I don't have the PTFE on there. But I'm already going to assume that it's going to have to go this way. You sort of get a feel for this after like the 5th fucking time you've done it. You want it to be tight. There. 180 degrees from where it needs to be, and she's tight. So I know I can get a good full rotation out of it with the PTFE. Yeah. So there's that and that. So that's going to come off. That's pretty heavy, but it shouldn't... If you really get concerned, and I might do this, I may just put a little screw up in her wall and just get some picture hanging wire and just tether this so that it's not fully bending the fucking pipe. But now this, which is around my neck, this has to go here. So that's another piece of at least one. You'll feel more manly after a day's work. When you can look at your hands and go, fuck, those are dirty. Better go touch my woman. Then you'll know. You'll know you've done a good job that day. I'm working in the coal mine, burning down. Oh, don't fold it. That's like 97 layers now. My granddaddy could do anything. Then my father tried to do everything too. Didn't work out quite as well, but here we go. So now I'm blocking, basically putting this in here means I have to put that pipe there. And that means I don't have the leverage, because my pipe's there, tighten this 100%. So I'm going to use the actual valves, which should be fine. Okay. So now that's the side that goes on the handle, and I know that because it's always longer, and this always has a fucking wrench thing. Now this should have, did I lose it? A rubber washer, and I probably lost it. Unless you're supposed to add it from this. So let's just add one of these. I mean, it literally came with 3 of them. So are there no rubber washers in anything? And that just sits there, which sits at the bottom of this. So you don't need to Teflon tape this. So it'll just, as soon as it snugs up, and you should be able to almost hand tighten this, depending on how much you jack off. Yes. Yeah, it just didn't have the washers. I guess that's good, honestly, because like these things fall out. You can see they're not in there very tight. So the fact that it would just flop out. Put them in a separate bag. And this is not real metal, this is plastic metal. Everything's plastic metal. I'll give you that one for this, which we're not using, except if you want to hold this, and see this just holds this here. So I want that up, and this has to be basically where her current shower head was, or down here, because then she's gonna get the rain, and this thing should spin around. I think this spins. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, so that's it. We're done. I've built this thingy. $152, and the black pipe. I wish it was all this beautiful brass. Beautiful brass. But it ain't. It can't be. It just can't be unless I find all 3 of these parts, because it needs to go undo the 45 and then do a 90, and then you get the shower head, and it should be out far enough to actually stand under it, and then you could still tilt it like that. Yeah, I'm going to because once this is filled with water, and if you try to adjust that, you're yanking on it, I'll tether this to the ceiling. Do I have to take this apart now, you think? Chewbacca, what do you think? Think Michelle's gonna like it? She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Yes. Okay. So like I said, just do it. It's like the Nike ad, but more to do with shower heads than anything else. The camera's recording. Suck if it wasn't. So I didn't actually use this tool at all. I basically did it all with this tool and completely misused this tool, and this cost me $3.50. I'll clean my pillows with that now. So yeah, I will not be putting this camera back on to show you me showering. So I guess that means the video's over. Something I would have probably done on my live stream. If I haven't sold it, by the way, if you want Teeter Hang-Ups, find a way to contact me, and you're in the Philly area, Teeter Hang-Ups for sale. Cheap.